I'm for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Feel with emotion, follow the signs. With this love potion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind. It's higher.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Rashida and I'm a stay-at-home, work-from-home mom of 4 beautiful children. We have Giselle, who is 8, Malachi is 5, Nasir is 3, and Naomi is currently a year old. And here on this channel, we like to provide you with all types of motivation. We have cleaning motivation, laundry motivation, mommy motivation, just realistic motivation to help you get you through your day, week, month, and year. So if that is something that you're interested in, please consider joining our family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and make sure your notifications are on so you will not miss an upload. For today's motivation, I am going to be catching up on some stuff. Recently, my kids were sick, and when I say they were sick, they were down bad. So taking care of them was my main priority. So the house was put on the back burner. But for today, since they are up and about and they are feeling much better, I am going to be starting off in their bedroom because I want to make sure that I sanitize and deep clean their room just so we won't have any lingering germs to keep the sickness from rotating from person to person to person. So we're going to stop it in its tracks right now since they are on the mend, and I'm just going to be cleaning and sanitizing their room. So starting off in their room, I just want to go ahead and change their sheets. And as I was changing my daughter's sheets, as you can see, this is where all of the tissues that she was using went right behind her bed. That's fine because, like I said, she was down bad. So I'm going to let it go for now, but she knows that the tissues go in the trash can. But now I'm just going to get all of that up because you guys know that all this fabric, sheets, pillowcases, tissues, they hold a lot of germs. And like I said, I do not want this to keep going from person to person to person. So we're going to make sure that we get everything sanitized and everything that needs to be washed or thrown away out of the room. I'm also going to be spraying my fabric sanitizer. If you guys have no idea what this is Heaven Sent. This is so you won't have to, it's made for things that you can't put in the washing machine. Like you can't put a whole mattress in the laundry machine. So this just definitely helps keep that stuff clean, just as if you could or would put it in the washing machine. I use this stuff literally every single day, especially in their room, and I absolutely love it. As I was making my daughter's bed, I noticed some spots that were on her wall, and I know that it's probably from my 3-year-old, him and his milk splatters. Why is it on her wall? I don't know, but I'm just going to be taking some all-purpose cleaner and just wiping down the wall, trying to get all of these milk splatters off of it. Once I finish with that, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that nothing is under her bed. Like I said, we are kind of deep cleaning in here because I just want all the germs out. So once I finish getting everything from under her bed, we're going to go ahead and pick up some more trash, and then we're going to move on to changing the boys' sheets. And I just want to hurry up and get that done because I want that to be go ahead and thrown in the wash machine early.
Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see. You're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right. You're all that you, right. You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right. You're all that you, right. You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right. You're all that you, could wait 1,000 days. You never wait for me. You never wait for me. Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see. You're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right. You're all that you, right. You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right. You're all that you,
Now we're just going to be working on the clutter in the rest of the room, putting things back where they need to be. Now to clean and sanitize all of the hard surfaces, so like all of the dressers and bookcases and things like that, I'm going to be using this micro ban sanitizing spray. Now, when I first looked at this and when I first picked it up, I thought it was just like a disinfectant spray, like Lysol. You just spray it and leave it. But actually, if you read the directions, you're supposed to spray it on a surface, let it sit, and then wipe it down, which I did not know. I need to actually read the Lysol bottle to see if I'm using it correctly, but at least with the micro ban, that is how you're supposed to use it. So I'm going to be taking this and I'm just going to be wiping down all of the hard surfaces. Now it's time to get all of the dirty clothes and laundry out of the room, just so I can go ahead and get that started, because it was a lot. It doesn't look like a lot right here in their room. That's because I already have some that's already put out in the hallway. But right now we're just going to get all of it out just so we can continue cleaning and sanitizing the room. I'm also going to be taking my fabric sanitizer and spraying down all the stuffed animals that were out, only because I did not have any intentions on putting these through the washing machine on this particular day. So just to help keep the germs at bay, I'm just going to go ahead and spray that on there. But we are going to get to putting all of this and washing all of this in the actual washing machine. To continue with the cleaning, I am going to be wiping off this little cubicle storage thing that I have for their toys. And while I'm doing this, I am going to be taking out each bucket, and I am going to be taking some Lysol disinfecting spray and just spraying them in all of the buckets on the toys. My kids are older, so I feel more comfortable doing this because they don't really stick things in their mouth. Of course, my 1-year-old still does that, but she has her own separate toys that I keep in a different location, not in their room, because she doesn't sleep with them. So I'm just feeling, like I said, I just feel more comfortable since they are older and don't put their toys in their mouth, just to go ahead and spray it, because they were playing while they were sick. So I just want to make sure that, again, we are trying to eliminate as much germs as possible. Now, this is something that I include in my weekly cleaning routine, and it is to clean the light switches and the doorknobs. And usually this is a chore for my kids to do, but because, like I said, I just want to make sure that it's getting done and the room's getting sanitized, I'm just going to go ahead and do it myself. Since they were sick, I just want to make sure that I am hitting every surface that I possibly can. Now outside into the hallway, this is where I put all the laundry, but as you can see, it's a lot of stuff out here that needs to be put in another location or other places. So this is another one of my catch-all areas. If you watch me, you know I have kind of a lot. I have several catch-all areas because sometimes we just don't feel like walking up and down the steps. But today, like I said, we are catching up on some stuff, and to catch up, we are going to be tackling the catch-all area. Like I said earlier, I want to go ahead and tackle some laundry early because I just want the germs up out of here. So I'm just going to be washing their sheets first. Normally I like to do their clothes because it takes the longest, but right now we are just going to be worrying about the sheets, and I am still using the Purex baby detergent. If you have watched previous videos, you know that I'm actually switching to another detergent, probably most likely Gain, because my kids are not having any sensitivity to that. But because I still have a few bottles of this, I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm just going to be using what I have left over, these last few bottles, and then we will be transitioning 100% over to Gain because my kids are older, so this baby detergent is just not hitting it anymore. I don't feel like their clothes are as clean because they are making big kid messes and they have big kid smells, and it's just the baby stuff is just not doing it for my family anymore. So like I said, once I finish with that, then we are actually going to be all transitioning over to the Gain. Now that I got everything put away and decluttered, I'm just going to go ahead and hit it with the vacuum. So I'm going to be vacuuming this hallway area, and then I'm going to be moving back into the kids' room to go ahead and vacuum there as well. We are in the spirit of deep cleaning their room because, like I said, they were sick. I am also going to be shampooing this carpet. Now keep in mind that this is a brand new shampooer, and I like it. I'm gonna say I like it. I love it, especially better than the one that we used to have. But what I'm finding is it is leaving like little hairballs, and I want to say that that's a good thing because it's actually getting deep into the carpet and actually pulling this stuff up. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to do this, like how many times do I have to go over it so it won't leave this these little hairballs anymore. But as far as actually cleaning the carpet, I'm in love with it. I love it. This is the Bissell Pet one, the Pet Bissell. If I can find the box, I will have the name of it in the description box. But as you can see here, I'm just trying to figure out why these hairballs keep coming out. And then I found this little compartment, and as you can see, there was some hairballs that was stuck in there, so that could have been the reason why they kept coming out. So this came with a piece, like a little comb, flexible comb that you can stick in there and actually get the hair out, because like I said, this is the pet one, so it's made for to you know, get the hair out. But once I cleaned it out and went over it once again, as you can see, the hairballs are very limited. So, but I like it nevertheless. I just need to figure out the whole hairball situation. So the kids' room is done. It's all nice, clean, decluttered, and sanitized. And now we are going to head downstairs and catch up on some more stuff. Now we all know in my household, at least, laundry I'm always backed up on. Now add the 6 kids on top of it and we just have a lot to catch up on. So right now I'm just going to be folding all of the laundry that's in the living room or the family room, whichever you call it, and I'm going to be putting that away. Mostly this is my grandmother's, so I'm just going to be putting that away in her room.
The trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? After all that you, I had you gone. After all that you, after all that you, I had you gone. After all that you. I could wait 1,000 days. You never wait for me. You never wait for me. Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see. You're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? You're all that you, I had you gone. Right, you're all that you, right, you're all that you, I had you gone. Right, you're all that you, right, you're all that you, I had you gone. Right, you're all that you, I could wait 1,000 days. You never wait for me. You never wait for me. Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see. You're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? You're all that you, I had you gone. Right, you're all that you, right, you're all that you, I had you gone. Right, you're all that you,
After I just caught up on all of that laundry, I'm just going to be picking up the few random things that's out of place and just straightening up the couch. I'm going to be using the same fabric sanitizer that I use in the kids' room. I just have another bottle downstairs. That's how much I love this stuff. So I'm just going to be spraying the couch because, of course, the kids were all over the couch and it is not time to really take the cushions off the couch yet. So, like I said, just keep it in germs bay, or trying to at least, and going to spray that on the actual couch. The last thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and take the vacuum and just go ahead and vacuum the whole floor. So that is it for today's video. I hope you got tons and tons and tons of motivation. If you have any video suggestions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I do like to plan ahead, so I would love to know what you guys want to see so I can go ahead and plan to get that content out for you. As always, I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.